How's it going, guys? Welcome back to West of Loathing. I was just thinking, I'm a little surprised that nothing happened when I had 11 different effects applied at once, because 11 is so significant to these games. I just kind of expect every single instance where 11 comes into play that it'll be significant in some way or another. An odd bit of wood on the ground catches your eye, and a closer examination it appears to be the corner of an old wooden box mostly buried in the ground. Haul her up. You wrench the old trunk out of the ground with a mighty grunt and knock the rusted padlock off the front with a rock. It's full of experience points. Well, that's great. I'm happy with that. I don't really have to do anything. It's pretty much a freebie experience. Open up the crate, unexpected crate. Ooh, length of rope and a lasso. Disables target for 2 rounds. Wow, lasso is better than I realized. Banded ring. The ring is searing hot, but enchanted such that it won't burn your finger. It was invented by ranchers who wanted to brand their cattle by punching them. Sheesh. No wonder the cows came home. I hope the crate meets your expectations. One more wander, and then let's go to the curious well or spring. Is that what it was? Loot the saddlebags. Alright, holy shit, so much laudanum. I am gonna go to Dirtwater and claim my, is it 30 experience every time Ellsbury tells a story? Because I have 10 bottles of laudanum right now. Open grave, jump in, see what I find. Stylish pocket square. Made of very expensive silk. It seems silly to waste it on a corpse. Goes on your lapel. I have the chest full of medals right now that I'm quite happy with. Wow, this is about as big of a distance as we could have traveled at the moment. A rectangular pothole, jump on in. More gold teeth. Good, I do want more of those. I feel like I kind of wasted it a little bit on that tiara. Ooh, didn't I also tell someone? Oh, I told the guy to open a boot shop, but I don't think he actually did it. So I don't have that to check out just yet either. I'm gonna just start pouring booze down Ellsbury's throat. Turns out I have 12 bottles, and I've never found anything else to do with this, so I wish there was some way to give him all of it at once. Well, I'm just gonna hang on to that experience for the time being. Doesn't particularly seem worth spending it on anything at the moment. Oh, it turns out I do have the headband and the pants. I actually had 2 pairs of the pants. I just got my name mixed up and forgot that I actually had them. But still, I can't use the headband, so can't do anything with that anyways. Alright, I almost forgot to read my Mycology book. You flip through the book and memorize the positions of all the spots and all the mushrooms. Pass and fair mycologist. Oh, maybe now I can interact with the ones that are shooting spores in the mushroom cave. You know more about mushrooms than the average cowpoke. You can identify useful or dangerous mushrooms. Mush! After reading the book, you absentmindedly misplace it while musing about mushrooms. I think I'm going to head over there really quickly just to see if I can gather anything in the shroom cave. He's got to go the long way, those damn mountains. And I could probably buy some quick, dynamite or something for Sally while I'm passing through. Dang you. Not a single dynamite. An odd flash of light nearly prompts you to stop and investigate. You discover a goblin with a strange hinged board covered with shiny foil, which they're using to reflect sunlight onto a pair of leather boots. Hi, hello, what doing? Tanning. I'm a tanner. Gotta tan the boots. You are tanning boots? Yes, sun using to make very tan. I don't think that's how it works, but I guess you're the expert? What? Is it just because did I not say that in goblin tongue, or is he just confused by the concept? Haggle over the boots. How much do you sell a boots? 250 meats. Oh, I see. I wasn't able to steal them. I was just able to haggle a little bit. That is too much. Oh, no. I will asking again, and you asking for less. Oh, this is haggling. Okay. How much you want for boots? That is too much. Well, this certainly isn't going anywhere fast. I wonder if I commit. If I can really drag him down. Gotta do things in 11s. Nothing happens after 11. I start to assume that nothing is ever going to happen. Well, in that case, I'll pay $2.38 for them. Overly tanned boots. These boots have been so comprehensively tanned that they're more tan than boot at this point. You can see he's got that same speckled design on his hat too. He probably tanned his hat as well. Maximum AP and Moxie. Can I harvest some of these little mushrooms now? Maybe just the larger ones, but I honestly don't remember where the mycology thing came up. Oh, maybe it was here. It's the extremely hallucinogenic Lactarius dirty hippica. Harvest it using mushroom pliers. No, look at this. Look at all these useful things. I have the third eye and the mycology knowledge and the mushroom pliers. All these different things coming together all at once. Less so much the third eye, but even so. Can I sell those or something now? Because they only sell for 100 meat. Damn it, yeah, I don't really need all of that. It's like a crazy amount of the stuff. Let's see. I'm curious about the abandoned well. I'm curious about the curious abandoned well, so this is where I've chosen to head next. What do you think of the place? You hear that sound? It's like I got a dang wasp in my ear. I think it's coming from the well. Kind of reminds me of like the humming cave. So this is probably part of like the Vibrato storyline. You aren't seriously thinking of jumping down there, are you? Maybe. Little coy, little maybe. The transponder goes ape as you get close to the well. Attach a rope. Oh, I have so many ropes, but this is like the second place I've ever had to attach them to climb down. Oh, a shockweed plant. That's new, isn't it? You extracted this crackling, bubbling fluid from one of these weird electrified weeds that grow in the woods up north. Spell damaged by 10. Well, not a lot I can do with that personally. Ah, shit. I don't know if I have like batteries or keystones or what I actually have right now. Let me take a quick look. 9 scraps, 1 battery, handful of these punch cards. What about the weird cylinder thing that I found? Ah, yeah, there it is. I have that as well. Alright, well, I'm sure some of this can interact. Oh, another teleporter? And neither the battery nor the cylinder goes in there? Peculiar, if you ask me. Bunch of paper cards, bunch of punch cards. Okay, great. Single button on top of this machine, and the screen says Habuno Takuzumo. I guess I haven't learned those words yet. There's no buttons. But there is a very thin slot underneath the screen. Put in a small punch card. You insert the card into the slot. The machine screen springs into frenzied activity. You can't consciously make sense of what you're watching. When it's over, you know things you didn't know before. Bridge, destruction, increase. Whoa, okay, this is how you learn words. Alright, well, what's going on over here then? You press the button and the machine speaks. The voice says, and because 7 buttons appear on top of the platform. Look at them. Leave until I've learned more words. I think is probably the best idea. Adjustment, secondary footwear, medicine, offline array, return matter, local fluid, decrease disposal legs wear. What the hell? Why? Coffee maker, primary. Are there coffee makers in these Vibrato chambers? There's just all the different things I've looked at and interacted with. Some of them are coffee makers. I don't know how many of these words are things that are specific to what I've seen and read and interacted with, or if some of them are random. Insert cache destination. Solar storage south. Wow, lots of S's on that one. Some nice alliteration on that punch card. Current bracelet source. Cannon headwear pipeline. Ooh, I got the large punch cards now. More complicated, maybe? Words? It seems like it gave me the same amount of words. Sedative insufficient facility. Municipal time squeezer. Yeah, these seem like they're just more complicated words. Now, what do you have to say for yourself? Hotata! That's a different thing than it said before. What if I just press a random button? The terminal emits a harsh buzz. The 7 buttons disappear. The original one appears. Let me just pick something random. Alright, I'm gonna leave that alone until I learn more. Damn it, I still don't know those words either. Alright, well at least now I know where to come to learn words. That one's still totally shut down, hey? I guess I head over to the cops. Copsy? Curious cops. Seems like that gizmo led us out to the middle of nowhere. Maybe it's the middle of somewhere, and we just can't see it because of all the trees. I suppose that might be true, but I don't see how it changes things none. Well, hang out for a second and I'll scout ahead. Ooh, can I finally walk past trees? Trees are always getting in my way. The transponder begins to beeping slowly and quietly. Ooh, do I actually have to like navigate through the trees a little bit? I'm curious if there's like things hidden behind here that I don't want to miss. It seems like it would be a good place to hide things. Medium tempo and volume. More shockweed. Ah. This thing looks pretty tough and pretty attentive. Doesn't look that tough to me. I bet I can take it down no problem. I don't even need to bust out the fan hammer. That's how non-tough it is overall. Damn, I got a lot of scraps. I should go make some more things with the professor's house. Deafening volume. Whoa. Shit. I have a huge teleporter now. Alright, that settles it. I'm going to the professor's house. Nah, I'm going in here first. I'll find out what I need, if I need batteries or keystones before I go making things. Coffee maker! I learned the word for coffee maker. This machine is not switched on, but it has an empty cup of coffee in it. We gotta power that up immediately, as soon as possible. The confounded contraption is dark and silent. Well, I can at least stick a battery in this one. You insert the battery into the monolith, it springs to life, everything goes blue for a second. Energized. Didn't I already have energized? Maybe I've increased it. What did it add before? Was it more than that? I learned organic and central. I definitely had it. Oh my god. It actually stacks. Shit, I thought it would go from like 3 to 4 or something. It actually stacks. Oh damn. I need to find more batteries. That makes such a substantial difference to my abilities. Can I use the coffee maker now? Well, shit. That's all I can do? This humongous, crazy, huge thing, and all it has is a coffee maker? Is that what's going on down here? Alright, I gotta go investigate some of the other Vibrato places now. Over the side of the road, you spot a lone and gloomy grave marker with a lone and gloomy man in a black robe digging up a grave with a shovel. How lone and gloomy are the grave and shovel? It's uncertain. I could assume probably very, though. What are you doing? The hooded figure looks back, looks at you, looks at the shovel, looks at the grave, and looks back at you. Do I really need to explain? I mean, why are you doing it? Well, it's for necromancy practice, right? I mean, you gotta get the bodies from somewhere. That's despicable. Shrug, this is the necromancy... Wait, he said shrug? The necromancer's territory now. Your moral outrage isn't really my concern. Did you say shrug? Yeah, okay. Hornswoggle him. Convince him this is pointless. Choose a lighter path, my friend. Take a close look at the grave marker and chuckle. Buddy, you aren't going to get much practice out of this grave. This is just one of those markers they put up to commemorate the site of road accidents. There's no body buried here. What? Really? Well, crap. Give me that shovel and scram while I fix your dumbness. Ah, shit. I just bought a shovel because I was worried about I broke another one in the last episode. You respectfully fill the hole back in while the cultist slouches away grumbling. I thought he would permanently stop necromancing. I just stopped him from that one hole, it seems like, and that's not a whole lot. What can I get away with down here? I do have a keystone. Vibrato fluid. This pentagonal Vibrato device contains some sort of sloshy fluid. What could I use that for? The municipal organic fluid pipeline offline. That's the first full thing I was actually able to read. That's pretty rad. Municipal organic fluid pipeline offline, insert organic fluid. Light pulses in a pentagonal aperture on the side of the machine. Insert the fluid. 3 buttons appear on the screen. Organic, organic sedative, organic, and organic fluid return. Organic fluid return. I would like to learn the other words, I think, before I go about building like a sedative. Back to the Dutch oven mine. What things do I need here? Something facility. I really didn't learn a lot of those words, I suppose. I inserted there already. Screen says Cholo online, and there's a button at the bottom labeled something something. Offline. No, I do want that online, I believe. I already fought all these things. Can't fight any more of that. And machine. It's busted. Oh, the cylinder. The cylinder that I found literally right here goes into this. Well, I can't believe how long I've been carrying that around, knowing that it was just meant to go right here. Purring like a kitten. A giant, untrustworthy, alien, mechanical kitten. And online. Central and online. I knew 2 words there. But what else? What could that have activated then? What more can I do now? Darn. Monolith is dark. Ah, what the shit? What did that do? Professor, I feel like I need at least a battery I don't know if I found anywhere that needs a keystone. I'll make a battery at this trip. Leave him alone. No need to teach him any languages or anything. I need to go back to the humming cave because I just can't remember right off the top of my head if I had done everything that can be done here. Nothing to insert. Yeah, no interactions. I think that's all that can be done there. Okay, I went and built that other battery back in the Lost Dutch Oven mine. You insert the battery in the monolith, it springs to life. Everything goes blue. Energized west detected garbage. Whoa. But I still didn't learn a lot. But I got energized again, so that should be all plus 12 now. That's pretty sweet. That's super, super useful. Alright, that's like all I can do with the mines right now at the moment. The Lost Dutch Oven mine, the soup stock load, I don't know if the Jumble Neck mine had more Vibrato stuff. It might have, but I haven't been to the Madness mine. I think that's the only mine. Oh, the Snake Pit mine, I don't know. I don't think it had anything either. I haven't been to the Madness Maw mine. I'm now interested in going there specifically because I feel like it might have a lot to do with the Vibrato, or it's just more likely to, you know? What the hell? Oh, this is like a cultist, isn't it? I think I might have sold... I had a cultist mask that I think I sold because I wouldn't be able to wear it anyways. Whoops. You aren't one of us. Be gone from this place, interloper. Now you know something bad is going down. Nobody good uses the word interloper. I could fight her, hornswoggle her, or put the headband on her? Why? Wait, hold on a second. I just want to put this thing on your head. What? Geez, what happened? I feel like I overslept, but like for a whole week. Ugh. So what's going on in this mine? Mine? What are you talking about? Look, I need to go find an aspirin. See you later. She wanders off. Do I get to keep that headband, or is that gone now? That was a really weird interaction. I have no idea what that was all about. Whoa, there's dancing in here. Hello, fellow cultist. What? Go away. That's not very friendly. This isn't a knitting circle. Where's your mask anyways? Well, let me just kill you and take your mask. How does that sound? That seems like it would be best for everyone. There. Now I replaced the one that I had sold earlier. Wow, this guy's is a little torn. What happened to your mask? I modified it. It made drinking difficult. What happened to your mask? Now I'll be right back. I don't think I can actually put it on though, can I? I assume I cannot. Alright, well, in that case I'm just gonna fight all these cultists. That seems like the best bet to me. Cultist Roberto. The minimum damage I do was the exact amount of health he had, so I might as well just shoot him down. You drag the cultist body to a dark corner so no one stumbles across here. I didn't read to see what I did with the other one. I've seen these spirals and stuff elsewhere. It makes you uncomfortable. I don't like this. That's the usual reaction there seems to have been. Hey, what's up? I got some rocks. Yeah? The master gave them to me. He wanted me to have them. Okay, what's cool about them? They're mine. Don't touch them. Well, I'm gonna take your rocks from you. Almost absolutely. A cultist of Roberto. It wasn't cultist Roberto. Tentacled badge. This is a little pewter badge shaped like an octopus, I guess? You've never seen an octopus with more than 2 eyes, though. I mean, you only have 2. Oh. It's not that I've seen an octopus that has more than 2 eyes. It's that I've never used more than 2 eyes to see an octopus. It's a little too clever for me. Hey, sarsaparilla is spelt stupidly differently, like, every time. I saw it, like, twice that I thought they looked different, but I've decided I must have been mistaken. You okay? You seem injured. I fell down, but the master picked me back up. That's nice. He'll pick us all back up. He'll pick you back up. I'm starting to wonder if these cultists maybe are just, you know, have been led down the wrong path, brainwashed. And maybe I shouldn't be shooting them all down, but I'm uncertain, and I seem to have kind of committed. New mask, who dis? She glares at you suspiciously. Well, if she's going to be suspicious about it, then unfortunately I do have to gun her down, as much as I didn't want to, as much as I'm starting to regret all of these. Why is your mask different? Because I'm the leader of this cell? How can you be down here and not know that? Look, I passed 7 different guys to get here. Obviously, if I weren't meant to be here, that would be impossible. I suppose? So who's this master everyone's talking about? Our great dark master Roberto? Are you sure you're supposed to be down here? Sure, it's fine. But then I'm still going to fight you. Getting a little stronger, but I'm still able to kick their shit. Leader mask. The square mask seems more important than the round ones. What if it was a triangle or a pentagon? Is it the more corners the better? Shh, I'm listening. To what? The master, of course. Can't you hear him? Oh, is this not a real person? Are you guys listening to, like, the devil? It gives you a real side eye. Alright, well, I don't like that he gave me any side eye. That means you need to be put down, unfortunately. Apparently I'm just dragging everyone into corners. That's my solution to every single one of these. It says, Dear Jeff, the big guy says to stay out of here. Praise be Roberto, sincerely, Jeff. Well, I am going in. I don't care what you say. Transponder goes crazy. Dig in. Deft picking reveals a ladder going downwards. Ah, just as I suspected. More El Vibrato. Another one of these cylinders. And what do we got here? It says Chichano. I think it's just trying to say Chicago. I don't know that word yet, though. Headwear Chichano. Headwear, legswear, footwear. Bunch of paper cards. Ah, I should go learn some more things. Vibrato machinery. Ah, a bunch of scraps. Okay. Oh, do I need to know all these words? Because what if I just do headwear? The machine emits a noise like a duck in a slot opens. The El Vibrato scraps in your pack vibrate, so you cram some of them in the hole. After 10, the slot closes and reopens, having converted your garbage into a hat. This is a somewhat helmet-shaped device made of El Vibrato material, and when you see a somewhat thing-shaped device, your instinct is always to use it as that thing. Nice. It's a strong instinct you have there, the Grimy. But I also think someone had mentioned in the comments that the helmet goes on the crazy dude in the Lost Dutch Oven Mine. Is that where that guy was? I think that's where he's at. I'm quickly going to head to the well and learn more words. Maybe after a quick wander or two, maybe I can fight some more El Vibrato stuff and get some more scraps through that. What the heck? A running, flailing man that has just burst out of the woods and is running straight for you. He's wearing a strange dome-shaped metal hat. Whoa, we got that in common. We both have strange dome-shaped metal hats, which bristles with wires and odd protrusions, that's a little different, that crackle intermittently with blue sparks. He seems upset? Hornswoggle him, trick him into taking off the hat. Spiders, or whatever you're freaking out about. They're on your head. Inside my head. No, just on top. Take the hat off. The man scrambles frantically at the metal hat, and a bright blue flash momentarily blinds you. When your vision clears, the man is lying still with his eyes rolled all the way up into his head. Poor guy. He didn't die, did he? What the hell was that about? Pick up the strange hat and stow it carefully in your pack. This hat has all kinds of crazy wires and stuff sticking out of it. It constantly zaps you with electricity while you're wearing it. Wow, that thing sucks. I wonder what I could use it for. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it'll have some purpose. Punch card, teleporter, reactor, magnitude. That teleporter, reactor, those seem like useful words. Roberto, beacon, and antipsychotic. Fabrication, temperature, terminal, emergency, extraterrestrial, decloaker, planetary, initialize, chrono key. Well, those could definitely come in handy, I'd say. Here you are. Try talking to him. And what? Alright, well, you suck. I really thought someone had said that this hat was meant specifically for that. Well, shit, I don't know what to do with that guy then. I have to check out the Jumble Neck mine, because now I don't remember if there was something to do with El Vibrato in there. Oh, this is where I just chuck things into the pit. Well, you know what? Horrifying concepts of Next Mex. Throw that shit in the hole. And I think I had another one or two of those that I want to throw in there. Oh, really? I thought I had more. Well, so long. Good riddance. Wow, I have a lot more experience just hanging around than I thought I did. I really could use an improved liver or spleen. Better AP and speed is pretty good to have. Ah, nice. Now we'll get one more AP on the next one even. Whoa, and I can do glamour right now too. I have enough experience for that? Shit, might as well. Well, next time, guys, I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna head next. I've kind of just been chipping away at a few things here. I did a bunch of stuff for Breadwood, but I got kind of stuck at the Ghostwood part of things. The Memoriam, the Jelly Beans, I don't know, I feel like I've done quite a bit of stuff, but I also feel like there's still quite a bit hanging loose here. So maybe I'll talk with Susie and she'll point me in like the direction of what I should deal with next. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.